this is Bert, you'll be seeing him quite a lot. But that's the future. This is the now, and I'm going to be discussing the official trailer for The Crimes of Grindelwald, which is the second movie in the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them franchise. Unfortunately, the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, it looks like that they were going to have less beasts in The Crimes of Grindelwald, which is a real shame because I felt that the Harry Potter franchise, the original 8 movies, let down the magical creatures, and I thought that Newt's journey was going to be a way of redeeming that. Obviously not, because J.K. Rowling has quite wisely realised that human beings are far more interested in connecting with other human beings than they are our fuzzly friends. This is Bert the Bonobo. He's a pygmy chimp. They have a matriarchal society, whereas regular chimps have a patriarchal society. It's absolutely got nothing to do with The Crimes of Grindelwald. I absolutely loved the trailer, but oh my goodness, didn't it give away some spoilers? Like Dumbledore standing in the mirror of Ezeret, seeing Grindelwald. Gellert Grindelwald. Oh yeah, well, we couldn't work that out from the 8 books that she already wrote. You have no idea how his ideas inflamed me. Go and read the last book and listen to Dumbledore when he's speaking about his relationship with Gellert Grindelwald. You have no idea how his ideas inflamed me. This was a meeting of minds, hence why Dumbledore took the coward's route and used Newt to get to him before he could do it himself. Because you don't want to go up against your greatest heart's desire and end up joining his team, even though you don't want to, even though you do. Dumbledore is very confusing and possibly should have been in Slytherin. Discuss. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about. So yes, let's put that little scene in a box and tuck it away, because I think that's going to come up. And yes, people have complained that they've not addressed the whole gay thing between Dumbledore and Gellert Grindelwald. They have. It's there. But it's subtext. You've got to be able to read it. Go and read the last book, particularly when Dumbledore is talking about how Gellert Grindelwald's ideas inflamed him. Read that, because that was dripping with a kind of sexual passion. Because this is how Dumbledore's mind works. He's very intelligent. He's not just attracted to somebody for their looks. He's attracted to somebody for their ideas and character qualities. And it's quite interesting with the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them journey that he's using a Hufflepuff to get his job done, because he's based at Hogwarts, quite rightly so, teaching, and it looks like he's also going to be teaching Defence of the Dark Arts, which is interesting in itself, which means that did Dumbledore teach Dark Arts as well as Transfiguration, because he's not headmaster yet, because Dippet, bless his dear heart, is probably headmaster at this point, which means that if Dippet is headmaster, and Dumbledore is teaching both Defence Against the Dark Art and Transfiguration, because there's always been issues finding a decent Defence Against the Dark Arts teacher, I think, before even Tom Riddle cursed it. That possibly, I think that at the end of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them franchise, we will see a cameo of a young Tom Riddle, possibly in Hogwarts uniform, actually either getting on the Hogwarts Express or coming off the Hogwarts Express, which will lead nicely into the 8 movies. I think that would be quite cool. Anyway, moving on, back to this trailer. So, we've got that little snippet of a scene. We then have wonderful scenes of Newt interacting with various things and places and animals, and it looks like we're going to go to Paris, which is in France. Whereas last time it was all set in New York, this time it feels more European, and we are going to be in Paris. Which is quite nice, considering that Gellert Grindelwald is actually from Eastern Europe and Durmstrang. So I think that's going to be interesting in itself. I also think that it's going to be interesting how we are going to see the rise of his ideas, which is basically, why are magical people skulking around in the shadows? We should be out there. We should basically come out of the closet and stand up for ourselves and don't give a monkeys what the muggles do. I don't think the muggles have nukes at this point, so I think they should be okay. But then again, do Muggle lives matter? Or Nomad lives matter? Question mark. This is for that particular society to discuss. So you haven't got the whole pureblood mania of Lord Voldemort going on with Gellert Grindelwald. He's talking about something completely kind of different. He wants magical empowerment for magical folks, which for a community that has to live in secrecy all the time and is made to feel that they perhaps don't fit in. I mean, look at the poor Americans. They can't even marry muggles and no mages and get away with it, whereas in England we can, which is interesting how that's developed. But so it is going to be an interesting movie, and I think the trailer shows that. So that's going to be cool. Hope you've enjoyed this trailer review. I thought the trailer was quite good. It did give away quite a lot. It looks like, but I hope we don't overplay him, because what we're supposed to be, this is number 2 of 5 movies and we're already here. So obviously Grindlewald is either going to escape again because he got put in jail in the last one, so I'm hoping he escapes, because we've got 3 more movies to get through, people. I really don't hope that we see the whole Dumbledore-Grindelwald duel. You know, some things are best left unseen, but I think we are going to end up seeing it, aren't we? So depressing. Why do we have to see everything? Why can't people use their imaginations? Or better yet, read subtext in the 8 books that we've got. It's pretty much in there, people. You've got to read them. Oh, but we are lazy and we don't want to be bothered. Fine. This sucks. So the trailer looks good. I'm surprised that they included Dumbledore in the mirror, what he sees in the mirror error set. I don't think that is going to change at all to seeing his family. Probably it might change to seeing his family and Gellert Grindelwald, and that would just be weird for him on many levels. But it's a neat story. How Hufflepuff got manipulated by Dumbledore to doing his dirty work, basically. Even though Dumbledore is not yet headmaster and has limited powers. Did Dumbledore ever have limited powers? Discuss. Probably not. Ugh. So yeah, that is that. Look, you. So yes, that's that trailer. Very exciting. On to my next trailer review.